Hi, folks. Thank you so much for joining. I'll be taking this opportunity to talk about One Outlook. One Outlook is an initiative where we are unifying our code base to simplify things for customers and ourselves and increase engineering velocity. It is essentially going to be OVA code in a native frame. We see this as an opportunity to deliver a consistent experience across platform to our customers, and then B, accelerate design and engineering velocity with the agility of OVA. So if we look at it, we have different clients for Outlook today. We have Outlook for Windows, we have Outlook for Web, Outlook Mobile, and Mac. And from there, we want to move to one consistent experience for our consumers. So here, if we look at it, this is essentially how One Outlook is going to look. Given that this is OVA code, like I mentioned before, this will be very similar to the current OVA experience that we have. So I think the next question we have in mind is that how does this impact add-ins and what is the roadmap for add-ins going to be for at One Outlook and the timelines for it? So firstly, One Outlook will be available only on Windows right now. For the first phase, users will have an option to toggle on and off from the current Outlook. And hence, we will have the current and new Outlook for Windows running in parallel so that we can capture the user feedback. Now, coming to how this is going to impact add-ins, web add-ins will soon be fully supported on the new Outlook for Windows with no additional work required from partners. However, COM add-ins will not be supported. So we are actively working to bring web add-ins capabilities at par with COM add-ins, and we've been doing that for a while now so that partners can support different scenarios with the web add-ins advantages. And till the time we are able to bridge the platform gaps, you'll have the ability to use the old client where you have COM add-ins. We request you to share any feedback on scenarios that are not supported for you or your partners through web add-ins today so that we can start including that in our COM to web migration as well. Looking at the timelines for how we are going to go through this, we are here right now where One Outlook is in early preview and web add-ins are disabled. By July 2022, we expect One Outlook to reach the beta channel, where add-ins will be supported with most of the core functionalities available. We want to take the time between July and October to do full and thorough testing for all the partners where they can test out their scenarios with the existing add-ins. In an ideal scenario, they should work as expected, but we would still want to do that before One Outlook goes live fully in October 2022, where web add-ins are fully functional. This is how we are thinking of approaching it. And this is what we had on One Outlook so far. If there are any questions, we can take that towards the end of the presentation.
Cool. Well, thank you, Nikita. It's great to see, an improved experience coming down on the roadmap for everybody. So that's very cool. And I see there's one question in the chat.
If you want, we can address the question too, David.
Or do you want to do that now?
Yeah,
sure.
So yes, the idea is that One Outlook is gonna allow multiple accounts eventually. So if you turn it on right now, you will see what's available right now. There's a roadmap for the product to be including most of the capabilities that you have today in Win32. No? So the idea is that yes, we will have support for multiple accounts.
Excellent.
And one more thing that I want to add is that during this transition, while One Outlook becomes more rich, I mean, it doesn't mean that the Win32 client it's gone. No? So it's still gonna be there available. No, so they're gonna coexist for a period of time. That is right now not. We don't know what the timeline is going to be, but they will coexist for a time. Now, so the other thing that I want to stress here to our community is that I want to clarify and well, not clarify, but stress the point that ESTO COM add-ins will not work on One Outlook. So the extensibility technology that you should use in that environment is web add-ins, and the team is currently working on a plan to establish, and unblock, the most common scenarios for Outlook add-ins. And Win32, we have been doing this for a long time, but now we are stressing that investment even more. So if any of you guys have any requests or capabilities that you feel that your Outlook add-in needs, in order to be moved from VSTO to web add-ins, please communicate with us. I mean, I will leave my email on the chat. You please feel free to contact us and have a discussion about gaps that you see. Yeah, so I think that was an important point that I wanted to stress out. Legacy Outlook, yeah, I mentioned that it will still be available for users. We don't have yet a time frame of when One Outlook will take over, or if it will take over eventually at all, So for now, the plan is that both products will exist. Harmony add-in, we supported. Yes, Harmony has web add-in equivalent, so the web add-in will be supported. And actually, I am working with the Harmony team to even improve more the web add-in platform so that they have similar capabilities as the com add-in. Thank you very much.